Alright, so I'm recording my first PPR draft video. So what we're doing today is we're drafting in a 10-team full PPR league. I'm drafting at the 9th hole. So I'm just going to talk through how I think about my drafts, who I select in which round. So typically in this year's drafts, I try to focus on going heavy on wide receiver early. And the reason being is there's a lot of good running back value late. You have Rashad White, you have Brian Robinson very late, you have not JD McKessick, you have James White, Rashad White, James Cook. There's a ton of value late, so I like to hammer wide receivers early. Also, what I like to do up front is I'm in the 9 hole. So I like to start in order in my queue who I would choose first. So Tyreek Hill, I would go Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, Stephon Diggs, and then Bijan. Here, there's a chance in the end of the first that I might end up getting a running back, but we'll see how the draft falls to me. If none of these come in, I actually like Garrett Wilson, the next best, but I think I can get him in round 2, so there's no need to reach. So I might be able to actually pick up Nick Chubb here. So I can see my queue up here. This is the order of my preference. But again, if round 2 comes to me, I think I can still get Garrett Wilson. So the first off the board is obviously Justin Jefferson. And then I always keep a cheat sheet. I use fantasy points. So on my monitor I'm looking at, I have a cheat sheet as well. The other late round values are J.K. Dobbins at running back. So no need to go crazy on running back. One good running back in the first 3 rounds and you'll be fine. Tomorrow I'll also be recording a 12-team. This afternoon I'll record a 12-team draft, full PPR, and I will again tomorrow as well. Wow, so it looks like Tyreek Hill went 3rd overall. It's a little surprise. Hurts. It's actually my dad, so not a shocker. Okay, so we're gonna get one of our picks here. Let's hope we get one of these 3. Oh wow, Bijan went early. That's great. Okay, so right here, we gotta go Eckler if it drops to us. So it'd be Kupp, number 1, Eckler, Kelce. So if these 2 go, I'm drafting Kelce. Not even gonna think twice about it. If I get Kelce, I have to get a wide receiver next round. And after this, I'll start starring for later, like Amon-Ra next. So we're in a good spot. We're going to get one of these 3, which is great for where we're at. Okay. Let's see. I think Kupp's obviously has to go here. So we'll just snag Kelce at the 9 hole, which is very good. I have him projected, 5th overall in fantasy points. Oh, wow. I get Cooper Kupp falling to me. How crazy is that? So I'm going to go draft Cooper Kupp. Easy pick. Now here, if Nick Chubb falls to me, that's great. Diggs, I would go Diggs, then Chubb, then Wilson, then Amon-Ra. So we'll get one of them. Well, Diggs went. Alright, so we'll get Chubb or Garrett Wilson here. Oh, also I should say this is 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 2 flex spots, no defense, no kickers, 1 quarterback. Yeah, so great start. Okay, we'll go Garrett Wilson, not even going to think about it. All right, now let's start stacking up for next round. Probably want a running back. I mean, probably Saquon already went. Let's see. Where's Barkley? Yeah, Saquon already went. Interesting. I'm okay going 3 receivers, to be honest. Tony Pollard's going, yeah. I mean, the only one that could probably drop to us that I would take is Josh Jacobs. Even maybe Henry. But again, like, let's get value. I'm okay starting 4 stud receivers. Let's see, you can mark down Andrews here. I want a premier tight end spot. Can't have too many stud wide receivers. Yeah, people are getting a little scared with the running back market, so we'll get the value late. There's tons of good receivers on the board. Wow, Devonta Smith's still here. I'm gonna put him at the top. Put him right here. Start marking off players. Mahomes, Hurts. That's what I like to do. So it's just a lot easier when it gets to me. And then Gibbs. I love Gibbs this year. So this is the order I'm going to draft if it gets around to me. You know, after the first 3 rounds, we can start thinking about constructing the team more, like getting great players with 2 flex spots. Can't really go wrong. So I usually do the punt RB strategy. You know, you might be able to get a premier tight end too. And I in this one, I'm considering, we'll see where Mahomes goes, or I guess did Mahomes already go? Yeah, we'll see where Mahomes, Hurts, and Allen go, but I'm not opposed to taking them here. This is Breece Hall still, or how far down has he fallen? Wow, Ridley went over all these players. Okay, so we're gonna get some of these players. This is way too early for J.K. Dobbins. It's bananas. At Debo. Oh, Madison's another great round value. So we'll pick up some running backs here soon. I'm not opposed to picking 5th, 6th round running backs. So you get Cam Akers, another great value. So again, we don't need to pick up running backs. Can't believe Derrick Henry's 29 pick, or it's been 21 picks, and Derrick Henry's still on the board. Let's see what Tua has. Jamar Chase, Devonta Adams. Yeah, I mean Tyreek Hill, Waddle. This person's for sure picking up. Jalen Hurts. I guarantee this person drafts Jalen Hurts. Yeah, watch. Jalen Hurts is going to come off the board here. Let's see. Jalen Hurts, of course. Over Mahomes. Yeah, we got a solid group of people here. Yeah, we have Garrett Wilson. We can get Breece Hall and then get Rodgers late and someone else. Really punt quarterback. I mean, but T. Higgins is such a good value. And also Najee in here as well. We actually need a running back, so I'm going to put Najee up here. So this is the order I would draft. I don't love Andrews so much, so I don't know if I would want it. Where are we going to be at 29 overall? Yeah, I think we got to get a good running back over Andrews. I just haven't seen myself drafting him at all. Hopefully he gets drafted before so I don't waste a pick and I don't really have to think about it. Also with the Jonathan Taylor news yesterday, just staying away. There's there's a chance he sits out the whole year, so I'll let someone else take that risk. I mean, got some pretty good running backs left. Let's see. Is there any news on Brees Hall? What does this say? Yeah, do this order. Well, let's see who Eric has. Let's go through their team. Yeah, don't love this start. I mean, everyone's has a good start, obviously, because it's a 10-team league. Yeah, great start here. Okay, Mahomes was drafted. Okay, the quarterbacks are going off, which is good. That means one of the star running backs is going to drop to us. Derrick Henry goes. Let's see. This has a running back, has a running back, has a running back. I think we're in a good spot to get one of these top running backs here. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to fall. He's my favorite pick here. I mean, T. Higgins, I can't pass up T. Higgins here. So, T. Higgins, if T. Higgins falls, I have to pick T. Higgins up. There's no question about that. Just too much value. And then I'll fall and I'll grab either Jahmyr Gibbs, Najee, or Brees Hall. Okay, T. Higgins went. Cool. So we can even go get us premier tight end and then go running back, or get running back and then go premier tight end. We'll see what happens. I know the person before me has... Oh, Ramondre's in here. Shit. Ramondre would take over all of them. Except for... Yeah, let's see. Keenan Allen. It's really early for Keenan Allen. Yeah, see, this is kind of like the dead zone in my opinion for wide receivers. So good thing we picked quickly. Okay. The question, do we go premier tight end? I think it's great value for Mark Andrews. I just can't do it. I'm not bought in this year. I know a lot of people are. If he falls to me in the fourth, I'll pick him up. But let's get a hammer wide receiver, a running back. Again, this is why you draft a running back or wide receiver. You really get a lot of value here with these running backs. Oh, it's my turn again. And Mark Andrews went. Okay. So I'm going to take... I don't like any of these other wide receivers here. So I'm going to go and draft Jahmyr Gibbs. He's my favorite player. I think, here's a chance. I think RB3 overall is within his range of outcomes. I even think RB1 is. Lions have a great offensive line. DeAndre Swift couldn't stay healthy and, still was a top 20 running back. Jamal Williams last year was a top 20 running back. So, I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs, I follow this analyst who actually was one of the only ones to have him ranked over Bijan. So if I can get him in the fourth round when Bijan went fourth overall, I think that's just value you can't turn up. Now we just pick best available player from here on out. So we can continue just marking off players here. I'm going to go look at my cheat sheet. So we're off Brees Hall. So, wow, they have DK all the way down here. So they have Cooper, Watson. I skip some of these depending on what I think, but I really like the folks over at Fantasy Points. Yeah, Ayuk. Ayuk's just a great value. Late, you can always get him. I always have him like you. I've picked him up in most leagues. Meanwhile, Cam Akers is going up so much. It's crazy. And then we can like kind of. I don't think we need. I don't really want Aaron Jones, or I guess we'll put Aaron Jones in here just in case. Yeah, this is where like you get Lamar, you can get a good Herbert, Burrow. Yeah, I think this is like a good range for these guys. Yeah. You pick up a stud quarterback. We'll see. We'll see what falls to us. Again, just gonna go Davis. Wow, ADP 101. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him in my queue. I won't draft him until later. We will probably end up with him. London, Deontay, I think, is set for a big year. Again, high ADP, so we'll wait. But I just want them in the queue. Those are players I'm targeting. Someone that might not fall. TJ Hawkinson, and then Waller. Okay. Yeah. See ADP 61, so we'll probably end up having to draft them sooner. Hold on, is Breece Hall still available? Okay. Let's go down these teams and kind of, maybe we can see who we would pick here. This person has to go wide receiver. Based on this list up here, I would go Debo or Christian Watson. Again, this is why I like having these cheat sheets. Debo is the obvious pick here. Let's see what they end up choosing. So if I'm that person, I go Debo. Again, I would go Debo with this person. See, this is where we got to gobble up the receivers. Like, this person doesn't even have a receiver. I don't know what they're doing. Let's see what they chose. Wow. Damian Pierce. Who is that? It was the champ. No, teammate. Okay, no. Okay. This person hasn't chose yet. They're going to draft Debo. They have to. Oh, wow. DK Metcalf's still here? Oh, we should have picked up DK last round. That's a bad miss. Wow, what value on DK Metcalf. Oh, I did not even see him there. It's okay. We have hammer running backs. It's okay. So in 10-team leagues, your team just seems too good to be true. Let's see what we have so far. A.J. Brown, DK. Oh, sorry, that's not our team. Let's see our team. Cooper Kupp, Garrett Wilson, Ramondre Jr. Gibbs. That's a stud team. It's a team I like. This person's going to draft Debo. Darren Waller. Okay, I guess we're not getting Darren Waller. This person's go DJ Moore. Wow. It's actually my dad. He loves going wide receiver. I think that was a little rich for DJ Moore. If you're going wide receiver, with that team, I would go running back. You have Breece Hall on the board. How do you not pick up Breece Hall? Aaron Jones was on the board. Am I missing players? Like, how am I not seeing that? Okay, let's see. Jeff's at the turn. 3 wide receivers. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe he goes Hawkinson and Breece Hall. Jeff loves to wait. Let's see if there's anything in the chat. Let's predict who's Jeff's going to draft. So he needs running back and everything. He just only has wide receiver. Joe Dobbins looks too good to be true. I think that's a little rich for Dobbins. He's flying up boards and he goes Joe Mixon. It's not a bad pick. I would have gone, again, Breece Hall. I know the injury, but he's just such a talented player. Look, Lamar is still sitting out there. Wow. No, Trevor Lawrence over Lamar. Wow. Let's type. Lawrence over Lamar. Wow, just skips over. That's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. That was Jeff. It's just nuts. I don't know. He doesn't have any. He has Ridley. I guess he wants to pair with Ridley, but still, just draft a different player. Ayuk, of course. Just so much value sitting on this board. People are so. Wow, we're really going to pick up a lot of value here. I mean, we're going to get either, Breece Hall, Debo, Christian Watson. I don't care which ones. Drake London. Wow, this is nuts. Hawkinson's still there. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go through running backs, but, take the value where you can get it. Our team's stacked. We can have someone sit on our bench. Like, if Breece Hall falls to us, like, why not? Or I can go Debo and Watson. That's a sick starting lineup. I don't know. Can I pass on Breece Hall, though? Is there a world where I pass on Breece Hall? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a world where Breece Hall drops. I mean, if Lamar drops, I have to draft Lamar. Yeah. See if it's going to drop. No quarterback, no quarterback, no quarterback, no quarterback. So yeah, they're not going to drop. It's always good if you don't know who you're going to get to, see who's ahead. Some wide receiver is going to go here for sure. J.K. Dobbins over Breece Hall. Wow. Crazy. Crazy stuff. We still have Lamar on the board, who will be drafted in the next 2 picks. I can guarantee it. So we'll either have Breece Hall, Debo, Christian Watson. I'm tempted to go TJ Hawkinson here, but I just don't think I need to do that. Debo went. So now I'm more inclined to go Hawkinson. Let's go back to our team. Well, we have studs. We're going to have 2 picks coming up. Yeah, I mean, Lamar, Breece. So it's crazy. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, so Lamar, Breece drop. I'm drafting them. Let's see, none of them go to us. I'll do Hawkinson first. Okay, Lamar's gone. All right, Clarissa has 2 running backs, so Breece Hall should not be there. Wow, Breece Hall at 48. Are we going to get Breece Hall at 48? If they get Breece Hall at 48, so be it. Good on you. Also, I like to target Daniel Jones late in drafts. I think he can be a top 6 wide receiver. You can draft him safely in the 11th. Oh my God, Chris. Wow. What a steal. Breece Hall at the 49th overall pick. Let's think about that. No need to think about that. Yeah, no, this round, it's either TJ or Christian Watson. Yeah, I think we get Herbert later. Leaning towards Hawkinson here. I do not need any more running backs, so I told you about the late round running back value, but the way it fell in this draft, you got to play the draft board number 1. Our team, we had 2 great running backs fall to us, and there was no other receivers I liked. We took the best available player. We're filling out our team. I'd rather have stacked depth where I can make trades than needing to fill every position and giving it value. That's just the way I play. I think there's a lot of value in QB late. There's they got Deshaun Watson, who I think there's a lot of value in my favorites. Daniel Jones. I can get Aaron Rodgers and pair with Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall. There's a lot of options. I do not need to panic. Okay, we might get TJ Hawkinson. It's crazy. So good thing we got Breece Hall. The team after got Madison, which is a big downgrade from Breece Hall, obviously. Okay. I think we just auto pick TJ and lock in our tight end 1. normally against my strategy. I only have 3 running backs and 2 wide receivers, but I mean, there's just a lot of wide receivers still available that I like. Yeah, up here, like there's so much value late in with wide receiver. I think I might drop one other running back late, but I think I'm pretty set on running back for a little bit. We got to focus on wide receiver. We'll get a quarterback. I'm not worried. Wide receiver is the big one. We do not need 2 tight ends. It's a 10-team league. On buys, I can pick someone up on waivers. On 10-team leagues, no need to ever pick up 2 tight ends. Also, no need to pick up 2 quarterbacks. You can stream quarterbacks in 10-team leagues. There's 10, some teams hold 2 quarterbacks, which I think is a waste of a roster spot. In 10-team leagues, you really want to churn the waiver wire. There's going to be great players out in the waiver wire. No need to waste 2 spots in 10-team. In 14-team, sure. Yeah, 14-team, 2 quarterbacks is smart. Unless you have one of the studs up, so one of the stud ones, and 2 tight ends is, I don't think, ever a great idea. But again, if you have a stud, you can always just pick up their backup on waivers. James Conner. Wow, we really got value. Let's see if there's any comments after that. Okay. Let's see who this person has. Okay, this is a pretty solid team. Great pick. Yeah, I like this team. Great team. Great team here. They're all going to be great. It's a 10-team league. I'd like to see more receiver depth here. Not in love. Not terrible. Not terrible. I think they've reached here and here. Maybe they're Falcons fan. Okay, let's start, tagging people down our board. Go back to my list. Wow. Okay, I like Godwin. Oh, Chris Godwin already went. Interesting. Let's do like Addison. Just fill out this board. Judy. Addison, Judy. Pickens. Mike Williams. More. Should just set in more here because we got Sky Moore. Yeah. Maybe like Fields. I mean, Justin Fields is going to go. We'll keep him in here. Yeah, we can get a lot of value late. Again, 10-team league. People are not going to be drafting that many quarterbacks, so we can get Jones late. But maybe we get Herbert or something. So I mean, I love Christian Kirk here as the next pick. We'll see what happens. Reach. Looking back, maybe I'm the commissioner. I should have set the draft timer to a minute. Let's see his team. Nope, I want to block. This is my dad's team. Not great. I mean, this. Yeah, not great. Did I say Jalen Hurts to pair with these 2 earlier? I think I did. Scratch that. Not great here either. Let's see, this guy's a wild card. Let's see what Jeff's going to draft. This guy's a wild card. I wish this was Sleeper where I can update the draft settings to a minute, mid-draft. Seen the classless clubbers. Okay, Jeff, who Jeff draft? Kittle, not terrible. Jeff likes to take his sweet time, doesn't he? Let's see Clarissa's clubbers. Wow. One wide receiver. This person's in trouble. Yeah, not great. It's not a team out draft for. 3 running backs. Yeah. I'll probably stop this recording after round 10. Just so the video is not too long. My next video, the draft timers will be shorter so we can cover the full draft. I just want to have an 1.5-hour video with mostly silence. Wow, Burrow's still on the board and Herbert is still on the board. So we can really have a solid team here. Yeah. Rashad White going. It's good. Good pick. Yeah, it's just a lot of value in this draft. It's if you're ever playing home leagues, you'll pick up a lot of value. Burrow, cool. So it makes a decision between Burrow or Herbert. Easy. I think I like Burrow more long term, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I have a feeling that Herbert's gonna have a really blowout year this year and has a little bit more rushing upside than Burrow does. Javonte, yeah, people are going crazy on running backs. Interesting that Miles Sanders has fallen so much. I mean, I don't know. I'd just rather hammer wide receiver. Yeah, we can get Brian Robinson later for depth. So no need to draft Miles Sanders. I do think that's a good value. But again, I would much rather have Christian Kirk. It's their team. I'm debating if I should have grabbed Chris. The only thing I'm beating myself up on is maybe instead of Hawkinson, I grab Christian Watson, but it's all good. We need a tight end. Oh, Herbert's drafted. Okay, so maybe we target Daniel Jones in the 9th round. Wow, Fields is still there. Yeah, I think we go Kirk for sure, and then maybe we get Fields. Fields is still there. Okay. Miles Sanders is gone. For sure I'm drafting Christian Kirk here. Okay. Christian Kirk. Let's see your team. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. It's interesting that Daniel Jones is so much higher on this board. Well, we'll get Daniel Jones or Deshaun Watson. No need to fret. I think we can get Justin Fields here, actually. Just kind of hammering our starting lineup. Don't have to worry about it later. Let's see if Eric has a quarterback. No quarterback. Maybe we get Justin Fields here. It's okay. If it's Justin Fields, we get Gabe Davis and Addison. And then we'll get in the next round either Daniel Jones or Deshaun. Okay, we got Alvin Kamara. Interesting. Justin Fields, 72nd overall. It's pretty good. It's a lot of value we've gotten in this draft. It's not our team. We have our starting lineup. Oh, I was thinking we had more receivers. Yeah, well, there's a lot of value at wide receiver here, so. Lockett's gone. We'll start. Yeah. Okay. We'll start. Start marking off players, receivers. Oh wow, Dotson's already got this little rich. Let's do actually Taylor this late. I don't know. I don't want Taylor this late. I'll still put him on there. I'm actually gonna stay away. I don't know. I mean, it's just so late for Taylor. There's just a chance he doesn't play all year. Don't want to waste his roster spot. Plenty of stuff to choose from. We can just uncheck Deshaun Watson. After these next two picks, I'm going to end the recording. We're going to get Elijah Moore here. And we can go and get Sky Moore, but there's a chance it falls to us or some of the other picks. So I'm going to draft. You know what? You know what? I'm going to draft Elijah Moore, Sky Moore. Yeah, Swift went. Okay, easy. We'll go Sky Moore next. All right, that's it. Let's take a look at our team. We have Fields, Cooper Kupp, Garrett Wilson, Ramondre, Jahmyr Gibbs, Hawkinson, Breece Hall, Christian Kirk, Elijah Moore, Sky Moore. Overall, pretty happy with how we picked. I would say instead of Hawkinson, maybe I could have gone DK Metcalf. I didn't know he was available. It's the only thing I would maybe change, but overall, I think it's pretty good. I'm going to try to get some late running back depth and grab a defense, and that's it. So thank you for tuning in.